Today, we turn our focus to a subject that forms the foundation of many fields, and that is mathematics. We are privileged to have Mr. Jay Prakash. He is HOD Mathematics Senior Section at SVA Bhuj, who will guide us through mathematics, a career that shapes the future. Mathematics not only sharpens logical skills and problem solving skills, but also opens door to diverse careers like engineering, data sciences, finances, research, and much more. It is also crucial subject for students who are aspiring for NEET and JEE exams. Let's welcome Mr. Jay Prakash and get inspired to see how mathematics can truly shape our future. I request Jay Prakash sir to take the stage. Thank you.
A very good morning to Principal Ma'am, teachers, and my dear students. I'm very happy to be in front of you, to be a part of this series, the career guidance and the careers that shape your future. So if you visualize a career as your goal, then you are one step close to it. And how does mathematics will help you, or which are the parts of mathematics that you learn in your classroom will be helping you in your future goals or your future careers, the careers that you take up, and which areas of mathematics will be helping you. So that will be seen in brief, and there will be few experts talks also in between. I have included few talks also in between of various experts. Let's see first which are the main mathematical area that help you in these fields like in engineering, the STEM, civil, mechanical, electrical, software, aerospace. The mathematics, that math area that we use is algebra, calculus, trigonometry, differential equations. In finance and banking, that is like investment analyst, financial planner, quantitative analyst. The algebra, calculus, statistics, and probability is used. Then data science, data scientist or machine learning engineer as statistician. So statistics, linear algebra, probability, calculus is used. I hope only the higher section students might be familiar with the words calculus. And even in actuarial science, there is actuary risk analyst. So there are probabilities, statistics, financial mathematics, even calculus also a part of that. Then in architect or structural engineer, geometry, algebra, and trigonometry is used. Then in physics and astronomy. So in those fields too, as a physicist or as a space scientist, calculus, differential equations, and vectors are used. So here, I would like to give an importance of mechanical engineering. So how does it will be shaping the world? So even though it is an all career, even still it has got lots of importance at the present world too. So it has improved a lot, and through mathematical modeling and various applications, it developed a lot. So let's see a glimpse on it.
What is mechanical engineering? Mechanical engineering brings together creativity and design with maths and physics to analyse and test the limits of products, processes and technologies. But what does this really mean? It's developing new low-emission forms of transport. It's advancing healthcare by developing medical devices to help us in old age. It's researching new materials to enhance the performance of existing and new products. It's inventing greener products and finding new ways to generate energy. Mechanical engineers are improving our quality of life. Are these things you want to achieve? You might become a mechanical engineer if you like combining maths and physics, analysing complex mechanical systems, undertaking practical tests and developing your ideas into usable products, being an entrepreneur and combining engineering and business. Studying mechanical engineering involves learning theory in lectures, applying what you learn in practical lab sessions, solving issues in problem classes with your peers, exploring new technologies, making and testing new machines, working in teams to solve engineering challenges, investigating the social and environmental impact of mechanical engineering. By doing these things, you'll gain more than mechanical engineering theory. You'll have skills in critical thinking, problem solving, creativity, project management, and business acumen. You can work in industries like product design, automotive and aerospace, healthcare, and green technology, preparing you to make an impact on the world sustainably.
Similarly, civil engineering, it also has got a lot of scope, and it is not like working in just to make the roads or just buildings. Earlier days, the complete focus was on those things, but it has a lot of varieties or a lot of range from drinking water well to oil rigs, or say from road to rocket launch pad. It has got a lot of diversity. So we'll be having a glimpse on that video too.
Civil engineering is everywhere. It's in every road you drive. It's in the clean water you drink. It's where you live, work, and play. It really is all around you. Civil engineers help improve the lives of millions of people every day. We're going to meet 3 civil engineers and look at some of the real ways that they're helping communities right now. America's waterway system is home to an entire ecosystem. The animals that live in the water depend on us to keep their communities clean. This is James Wanenberg. James is working to create a healthy habitat and ecosystem in Washington, D.C.'s Potomac River. He's a resident engineer for the Blue Plains Tunnel, part of the D.C. Clean Rivers Project. This tunnel project is using a massive drill that's almost 30 feet high and over 400 feet long.
This is my office. We're here for DC Water, working on the Clean Rivers Project. This project is intended to eliminate sewer overflows into the DC waterways, which ultimately go down to the Chesapeake Bay. So we're cleaning up the rivers. Right now we're working on a deep tunnel. It's called the Blue Plains Tunnel. And this is going to capture stormwater underground and allow that to be treated later after a big rain event. The tunnel boring machine we're using here is an amazing piece of equipment. It's fantastic. It's a 26-foot diameter, and it bores horizontally underground like a drill. And it holds back all the earth pressures and the hydrostatic forces that are below ground at that depth. It also allows us to install the precast rings. They're made out of concrete precast segments, and that ring forms the pipe that will be there permanently after we're finished digging the tunnel. Civil engineering is a fantastic profession. It really deals with engineering all of the world around us. There's infrastructure on the surface, things that people see and use every day, like roadways, bridges, things of that nature. Then there's also a tremendous amount of civil engineering below the surface that no one ever sees. And that's what we're dealing with here. In my view, that's one of the best parts of civil engineering is working on the underground side, and it's so much fun. I never imagined I'd be able to work on something this cool, but I always had an interest in big projects. I love being a part of it. It's a great mission. We come to work every day excited to do this, and we can't wait to see the end result of all the hard work. My name's James, and I'm a civil engineer.
Hurricanes can destroy entire communities that then take years to rebuild. Maggie Jakes is a civil engineer who went to Haiti to help restore clean drinking water after the hurricane. Maggie was forever changed through her experiences in Haiti, helping a desperate community and touching lives.
So my junior year in college, my professor did a presentation on his trip to Haiti and what he found when he was there, and their biggest problem was drinking water. They didn't have clean water to drink, and thousands of people are dying each year because of this. So he was trying to get civil engineering students from Merrimack to travel there. In 2011, we traveled to Haiti for the first time. We went to a town called Marmont, and this is where severe cholera outbreaks hit every year. There's a big clinic there, and we saw all the cholera tents still set up from their recent outbreak. The system was damaged by the 2010 earthquake, and it was broken in a few places, but the water was relatively clean. so we made a few repairs to that, and they were just so grateful that we were there. Because we were there, we gave them hope. In the United States, we're really lucky to have access to clean water, and that's thanks to years of hardworking engineers. My experiences in Haiti and my later years at college really opened my eyes to how many possibilities there really are for civil engineers to help. My name is Maggie Jakes, and I'm a civil engineer.
Baseball. The crack of the bat, the roar of the crowd, the amazing ballparks that are home to our national pastime. Meet Aaron White, the civil engineer in charge of designing the hurricane-proof retractable roof at the Marlins Park in Florida.
This is the first roof in the world that was designed for a Category 5 hurricane. It weighs roughly 7,800 tons of steel, and it was actually designed to be positioned in a slightly open position for the hurricane to let wind into the space and then back out to decrease the wind pressure on the roof. Obviously, anytime there's a threat of a rainstorm during a game, you have the problem of rain delay. And if you know Miami, it rains here pretty much every day during the summer. So they have the ability to close the roof very quickly if there's an impending thunderstorm or rainstorm. So there's a guarantee that the game's going to happen every night, and that's extremely important. The mechanization is very efficient. It's designed so it only costs about $10 in electricity to move the roof open and close. So early on in the design, we tried to establish what the minimum height of the roof over the playing field actually is. So we scoured the internet and found some equations that are put out by NASA, I believe, for the flight of a batted ball. And through those equations, you can actually calculate the flight of the batted ball at all different angles of the ball leaving the bat. So if it goes straight up in the air, it goes straight horizontally, or it's some nice trajectory of a line drive. And so we actually created those shapes early on and put them over the playing field to make sure that the shape of the roof that was above the playing field would never come in contact with the batted ball. But we really interact with a lot of people. So there's a common conception that engineers just kind of go in their office and work by themselves doing calculations, but that couldn't be further from the truth. I'm Aaron White, and I'm a civil engineer.
Civil engineers have cool jobs. They're creative and innovative people. They make an impact and change lives, making our world a better place. The bottom line, if you want an amazing career that makes a difference, then do something real. Be a civil engineer.
That was their recommendation. And the problem solving, the critical thinking, the analysis, the mathematical modeling, only through this we'll be able to reach the great or the biggest structures that we are seeing around the world can be made. It is not just all of a sudden you'll be able to make a Burj Khalifa. It's not like that. So it is just through mathematical modeling and, as I told, the application of the things. So I'll be talking a bit of it a bit later. At the moment, let's see the next profession, which is as a statistician. So what are the things required to become a statistician? So like in government fields, healthcare, finance, research, and education. In all these fields, statistician has got its own importance. Let's see about a statistician, how a person can become a statistician. So.
Have you ever pondered the path to becoming a statistician? It's a question that taps into the curiosity of those who find beauty in numbers, patterns, and data. But the journey to becoming a statistician is not as daunting as you might think. And today, we explore this path in detail. Step 1, develop a strong foundation in mathematics. This journey starts in high school, where you should focus on taking advanced level math courses, such as calculus and algebra. Step 2, pursue an undergraduate degree in mathematics or statistics. This is where you'll delve deeper into the world of numbers and patterns, learning about probability theory, statistical theory, and data analysis. Step 3, gain practical experience. This step often intertwines with your undergraduate studies, as many programs offer internships or co-op positions. Here, you'll get a taste of real-world statistical problems and solutions, honing your skills and expanding your understanding. Step 4, consider a master's degree. While not always required, a master's degree in statistics or a related field can open up more opportunities and give you a competitive edge. This advanced study will allow you to specialize in a particular area of statistics, such as biostatistics, econometrics, or data science. Step 5, obtain certification. The American Statistical Association offers a certified statistician designation. While certification is not mandatory, it does demonstrate your commitment and proficiency in the field. Step 6. Gain professional experience. This is the step where theory meets practice. You'll work on projects, solve complex problems, and learn to communicate your findings effectively. Step 7. Engage in continuous learning. The field of statistics is always evolving, and staying current is crucial. Attend workshops, seminars, and conferences. Read relevant journals, and stay updated on the latest statistical software. To summarize, becoming a statistician requires a strong mathematical foundation, a relevant degree, practical experience, and oftentimes an advanced degree. Certification can enhance your credibility, while professional experience allows you to apply your skills in real-world situations. And remember, the learning never stops. Staying current in this ever-evolving field is a must. So if you find joy in numbers, patterns, and data, and have a knack for solving complex problems, then the journey to becoming a statistician may just be the perfect path for you. It's a journey of continuous learning, practical application, and endless curiosity. One that promises the joy of discovery and the satisfaction of problem solving. So why not embark on this journey and see where the world of statistics takes you?
I hope all of you are really interested in making the bar charts, or all of you like collecting the data and classifying it. Probably all of you will be enjoying mostly the easier part of mathematics, and you might be finding joy on that. So statistician is one among the job which will be helping you, which will be more interesting. And all the fields, not only in a scientific field or in the things that related only with the science, even in finance fields, mathematics is very important. So like especially the statistics part is very important. So you can really look into this career too. Then coming to the next one, that is actuary. Already our Maulik sir might have given a glimpse on it during his talk about the commerce careers. So actuary is one among that, and it has got a lot of value, especially these days or in these days. Especially like say insurance, pension, and agricultural fields, like how to give loan to a person, one who is asking for an agricultural loan. So all those things now the actuaries does. Your commerce teachers might be saying about it, and even the mathematical inputs or mathematical importance are still it has got. So let us listen to an expert from actuary.
My journey started right where you are, in India. I was born and raised in Old Delhi, a city full of life and ambition. Like many of you, I come from humble beginnings. I was youngest of 5 siblings, and my family ran a small business. Life took a challenging turn when I lost my father at the age of 19. It was a defining moment, one that left me searching for the direction and purpose of life. I had always been a hardworking student, determined to build a successful future, but I hadn't yet found the right path. It wasn't until I moved to the United States that I discovered actuarial science. Before that, I had explored different fields, science, computer science, but none of them felt like the right fit. The moment I found actuarial science, I knew I had found my calling. This profession has challenged me to think critically, solve complex problems, and push my limits. At the same time, it has opened doors to incredible opportunities, allowing me to work with some of the brightest and most driven professionals. Actuarial science has not only given me career success, but also stability, financial security, and respect in the industry. There are no guarantees in life, but in this field, if you're willing to work hard, dedicate yourself to learning, and stay committed, success is assured. The Society of Actuaries provides a structured and globally recognized pathway to becoming an associate or a fellow. The demand for actuaries is rising globally, and India is no exception.
So there are totally 13 papers on it. The moment you complete 3 or 4 papers, you start get jobs. So that means the range will be around 3 to 5 lakh. Once you clear just 3 papers out of 13. Earlier it was 15, and as per Indian Actuarial Institute, it has brought down to 13. And in UK also the same way. So the students, last year we had a student of grade 12 batch, that is A-level batch. Right now she's pursuing in this course. Then now let's see The careers that use maths for decision making and analysis. So that is economics and business field, like the careers economist, market analyst, business consultant. They use mathematics field like algebra, statistics, graphs, and optimization. Then computer science and IT, program cybersecurity analyst and system engineer. So they use logic, algorithm, discrete maths, like the sets, graph you might have already doing in your classrooms. Those things has been used by those careers. Then in operation research like logistic manager, supply chain analyst, so they use optimization, probability, and linear programming. Then education, of course, mathematics teachers and curricular developer or professors, they use mathematics. Of course, all the part of mathematics, they use it. Then coming to the careers where math is indirectly used, so like medicine and biology. So for the data, for the dosage or calculation and for the research purpose, they use it. Then for psychology and social sciences. So you may think that that area doesn't have any mathematics. Still, only through the calculations, only through that graphical analysis, they will come to a conclusion. So even though those area mathematics is really helpful. Then environmental science, like meteorologist, ecologist. So predict the weather. The weather forecast, nowadays is more accurate. It is just based on the data they have collected earlier and a proper interpretation of that, it is happening. So like we could control the damage of many cyclones or hurricanes. It's just because of the data analysis and an interpretation on it. Then comes the design and animations. I hope many of you are interested in animation. So over there, even geometry, 3D modeling, and transformations are used. I hope that IGCSE or AS and A level, they'll be knowing about what is transformation. So the transformation that comes in vectors. Then the specialized imaging fields which need mathematics is like cryptography, cybersecurity. They use particular cards using mathematical tools, mathematical operations. So like the number theory and modular arithmetic they'll be using over there. Then in robotics, I hope many of you are doing robotics, especially grade 6 and 7. So you'll be knowing what kind of calculation is required to make a program or a programming. Then calculus, matrices, and kinematics is used over there. Then like econometrics and big data area. So their data modeler and economic forecaster. Their statistics and probability is used. Then in quantitative finance, like quant trader, risk manager, the trading that is happening in the form of shares, mutual funds, all those, the data collection and the stochastic calculus. Stochastic calculus means it may not be the real calculus that you are doing in grade IGCSE or A level, little bit, so an advanced one. So like an integration used over there, but all kind of variables are involved over there. So when you go for a production of certain things, so the cost which comes over there and the machinery things which comes over there, all those things will be considered as various variables and the integration of that and the iteration. I hope the grade 12 students might be knowing about it. The iteration, we repeat the things over there. So once you repeat the things, we'll get the accurate or the accurate things over there, that output we get over there. So mathematics is used in almost all these people. Then let me come to a field that most of the young generation is very much into or very much dreaming into. So that is the aviation field. So the things which used is like differentiation, integration, all those mathematical parts which is even algebra, linear programming, all those things has been used. So each and everything that you learn presently in your classroom is important. Don't think that it is just we learn the mathematics or what mathematics is just to learn, get few marks. It's not like that. It is applied in almost all the jobs. Around 90% of the jobs across the world is using mathematics either directly or indirectly. So I'm trying to give just a glimpse on it. It is just a beginning of, just we are standing on the shore of the ocean. So it is a lot of things are there. So not only as I told you, the mere algebra or the statistics which gives you a certain amount of marks. It's not that. So mathematical modeling, that is the great things that it will be helping you to achieve your goals. I mean, the projects, especially in the field of medical or in finance or whatsoever. Let's think about the commercial pilot. So there, mathematics medium is used in medium level. Then in air traffic controller, that was used in medium level. Then aerospace engineer. So maths is used in very high level. Then flight operations officer, medium. Then aviation data analyst, very high. So among this, when I come across few of you, so I found that pilot, or to become a commerce pilot, or to achieve a CPL, commercial pilot's license. So that is many of your aim, or many of your aspirations. So let us think on that one, and let us listen to an expert and what he's saying about it. So please.
Are you interested in becoming a pilot either as a profession or as a hobby? Well, thanks to a wave of baby boomer pilot retirements taking place over the next 10 years, combined with a significant increase in pilot wages since the pandemic, there has literally never been a better time to become a professional aviator. And in today's video, I'm going to show you a clear path to take you from zero all the way, if you want to earning a six-figure salary as a pilot. And contrary to popular belief, don't have to spend over 3 years making this transition, combined with spending over $100,000. As a matter of fact, at the very end of this video, I'm going to break down my timeline and my costs and show you exactly how long it took and how much I spent. Class 3 is what you need if you just want to fly for fun. Class 2 is what you need if you want to get paid to fly in any capacity. And if you want to fly for the airlines, you're going to need a Class 1 medical certificate.
Before getting into it, first we had to take the medical certificate. So if a person is fit, then only they are allowed to take this course. Then comes
Look for a school that's in a very sunny location. Then look at their fleet of aircraft. Ideally, you want to have newer aircraft, glass cockpits in them.
There are lots of flying schools or flying colleges around the world, but among that, if you choose the best ones, where you have the proper climatic conditions, that is the main thing. Then comes choosing a chief instructor, then knowledge test, passing a check rank. People, those who are scared of heights, scared of altitudes, won't be able to get into it. So then comes instrument rating.
Fly the aircraft solely by reference to the instruments. So in other words, you're able to fly in the clouds. Overall, it's going to make you a much safer pilot. And as I mentioned, it is absolutely required to get your commercial pilot rating. So in terms of cost to get all this stuff done, your medical certificate is going to run you about $150. Your private pilot's license is going to be somewhere between about $12,000 and $18,000.
If you take
Your commercial pilot's license is going to be somewhere between $50,000 and $100,000. Your CFI, so that you can get paid to fly when you're still a low-time pilot, is going to run you about $5,000, and your ATP will be about another $5,000.
3 of our Suryanians already on the verge to become a commercial pilot, or that is our externs. Two of them already completed the CPL, and one is already joined in cadet program. So the cost which involves it bit high. So the around 50 to 60 lakh will be required in order to get a CPL, and after that type rating. So those things has been involved. To get the details or even more details on these things, you can approach our career firm. Then similar as CPL, the commercial pilot, aviation like the aeronautical engineer or aerospace engineering, both have got a lot of scope in these days. Just have a look into that.
Aeronautical engineering is a highly specialised area. Airwork provide a variety of maintenance services including turbine repair and overhaul, as well as specialised equipment modifications. Brian Porter is Airwork's Aircraft Engineering Manager.
We're looking for commitment. It's 3 years minimum training. With that, there's a huge cost involved. Each rating course is approximately about $12,500 to $15,000 per engineer.
Because there's so much specialisation, apprentices are really taken direct from school. The preferred option is to pick people from an approved course.
Remember, at the end of the day, you are responsible as the individual for the safety of the aircraft.
This air ambulance has been out of service for new equipment to be fitted.
Because this aircraft's an air ambulance aircraft, it needs to get in all the time into airfields that are closed because of fog, installed.
Instructors giving all kind of instructions.
Yes. Which integrates
the cadet
flight instrumentation over here, and it will say, right, I know exactly where I am, I know where the runway is, we know we're going to go there and land.
After a test flight, the GPS has the thumbs up and a standby aircraft can be released. An engineer's job is immensely varied and can simply be hard graft. 21-year-old Jamie Anderson is doing his second year of training at Airwork.
You enjoying it?
Yeah, it's great. There's plenty of opportunities out there and it's always a challenge when you come to work. It's not the same old stuff every day, and getting to work with modern technology and all sorts of work, varying atmospheres, it's great.
What we're looking for from the engineer himself is the ability to learn, the ability to give back to us, and to stay within the organisation, and more importantly, to stay within the industry. The biggest problem with aviation is that kerosene gets into your blood and you get addicted to it. You're out here at 4 o'clock in the morning, you're out here at
those who travel by air might be knowing about it. Between the flights, hardly 30 to 40 minutes gap is there. Between that, aeronautical engineer has to maintain everything. The safety of the engine and all the
planes. Just again, like here, it's just like wall socket, pop it off there, check all the pins are straight.
If that's the problem, then it's a simple repair. But there's no easy way to find out if it's fixed.
We've got a problem with the aircraft. The right-hand engine has got a fuel indication problem. I've transposed the gauges and we'll now do an engine run to see if that's satisfactory or not. If not, we're looking to go further. Okay, I'm going to be starting now number 1 engine. We'll hold for that and we'll be starting number 2 engine from there. Okay? Engine's coming up. Engine's rushing. All this is good. Then we're going to take it up to 40% power. Once again, it seems to be flowing, right?
The test is successful and the plane will shortly be on its way.
This career can take you anywhere and everywhere. I've been to Iceland, Switzerland, Sweden, right through Europe, England, time in the States. It's your oyster. You open it,
As I told you, it is really a challenging job. You might have seen the number of equipments in the cockpit, and it is really a complicated engine. So for all these applications, really you need a proper analysis and proper interpretation of the things. So through this presentation, I try to give a glimpse on mathematics importance and the fields that you may choose as your career. So it is up to you. As I told at the beginning of the presentation, if you visualize the thing, if you have certain goals in your life, if you start tossing in your mind every day, so you will be very close to it and you will be trying your hook and hook in order to reach over there. All the best. Thank you. That's it from my end. Back to Dr. Pranav.
you, sir. I think you have given a very good idea about what mathematics is all about and how it is useful to the careers, different careers, and even I can tell you the mathematics is useful in career counseling as well, because a few days back DMIT tests and psychometric tests were done in our school, and on the first page, that was a summary page, all the statistical data was there, right? So even in career counseling also mathematics is very important. So thank you, sir, and I request Principal Madam to come onto the stage and say a few words.
A very good morning to you all, dear students and teachers and the mathematicians in our school. There must be some students who really are interested in mathematics, and to some it puts them to sleep because it doesn't make sense to them. See, when I was younger, growing up in school, I was so scared of my mathematics teacher that I would not even make an eye contact just in case she would ask me a question. You see, here my teachers, they keep on taking rounds and they make sure that everybody is doing something. So that was how I was worried, like what am I going to do in my life if I do not know mathematics? I grew up, as I was growing up, so I chose commerce. I thought I had gotten rid of mathematics and it's only just accounts. And boom, then came one of the subjects, statistics. I said, oh, where have I landed? And I couldn't give up the course because it was in the second year. So there's another one like me here in the auditorium, to whom maths puts you to sleep deeply. Okay? So, but then what happens that even in statistics, as I started learning, it was so much more easier in the beginning, bar graph, pie chart, this chart, that chart, and all that, standard deviation, all good to go. And then came in probability and correlation. That was my test. I said through, somehow, got through. Well, I realized it was quite interesting also. Now I'm going to ask you something, and all of you have to be alert because you have to give me just the right answer. Let me test your mathematical skills. And listen to me, sit up, be attentive. You have to calculate mentally. 100. You have to give me the final answer. I'm going to tell you divided by this, added by this, subtracted this much. What is the final answer? 100 divided by 2, multiplied by 4, minus 100, to the power of 2, divided by 2, multiplied by 100, multiplied by 0.01. How much is it? Seriously? Let's do it again. 100 divided by 2 is equal to 50 multiplied by 4. 200 minus is equal to the power of 2. 10,000. Okay. And is that sure? Are you sure? Well, then you got the right answer when you said that to me. You see? Still a no-go for me. While I was planning this equation for you, where I put it to the power of 2, I myself multiplied it by 2. So I got the wrong answer and you got the right answer. That's what it is. I would love it if you would involve yourselves in more of mathematical quizzes and learn it more, use it more interestingly. My taking up maths really has helped me in terms of calculating my salary and where to use it, where to invest it. That's the limit of it. Beyond that, I don't know. And the last thing that I will say before I step down, do not ever be afraid of mathematics. See, I was not afraid of mathematics. I was afraid of the way my teacher taught it to me. Girls, I'm very happy to see that you are happy, that mathematics makes you happy and laugh. I wish it did when I was in school, but please pay attention. And it's the kind of attention you get from your teachers, the way they teach. We have amazing, lovely teachers. That relation makes you interested in mathematics. It's a fact. It's something, oh, math is scary. No, it is not. I learned it later. It really got interesting. And then I used to think, oh, had someone really guided me at the time? So put your heart into it. Start doing more mathematical quizzes and you will see how interesting it is. And before I step down, you see there are certain equations and logarithms which are out there to be solved with a huge prize on it. Some of our brilliant students asked one of our teachers to solve it. Solve your souls, get there, win the prize, win the problem. Take the pride. That's what I want you to do. Okay? Have a good day. And sir, thank you so much. It was such a wonderful presentation. I myself did not know a few of the areas where mathematics had made inroads, and that it is a must to know mathematics and parts of physics to be successful there. Thank you so much. Thank you, children and teachers. Have a great day ahead.